enjoying all that Toxic Radio has to offer? Well, make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be the first to find out about ticket giveaways, amazing guests, awesome contests, and Toxic Radio events. Just search Toxic Radio Live, all one word, and press that little button. Every time you do, someone here at Toxic Radio will get their wings.
Yay!
Well, not really.
Aww.
But we will get a warm, fuzzy feeling in our tummies. But then again, that just might be the beer. Anyway, like and follow us, and we will see you out there on the interwebs.
Hey guys, dating life going pretty shitty?
I find you so creepy I think you should have to walk around with a bell around your neck.
Finding yourself getting a little desperate for some female companionship?
Alexa, tell me you love me.
Hell no. You disgust me.
What you need is to upgrade your style right now. The Toxic Store's got exactly what you need. Pick up some stylish gear featuring Deviant Gamer, Toxic Radio, and the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah!
You can find the store through the Toxic Radio app or toxicradio.net. Get in the game.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Get yourself a little love.
That guy's getting boobies. Yeah, he is.
Toxic Radio and the Toxic Store. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic.
Robert Englund here, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Check it out or die slow.
What's up? This is Whitney Payton, and you're having your ears penetrated by Toxic Radio. Dub P.
Yo, you wanna talk about this, but you gon' come like that?
Oh, no, yo, don't.
Yo, I heard you try to diss me, you tryna rap.
Oh, no, yo, don't. Good. I was going to say good afternoon, but it's evening, isn't it? Good evening, party people, my funky contradictioner crew, fans, family, friends, relatives, gay uncle in jail. What's happening?
You have a gay uncle in jail?
Nah. Actually, I don't. I don't have anybody in jail, relative, at this point. At this point, we are cool. We are all out of jail, and we are all in the living, land of the living. So family is straight. I'm pretty sure I got some relatives in jail, you know, because we was a wild bunch back in the day. I'm just glad I made it to not to be there by the grace of God. Yo, happy Valentine's Day. This is a special day for the lovers. Shout out to Liz. You know, we haven't heard from her, so we worried about her. We're gonna have to call her tonight, make sure she's okay, or check in on the check-in if you on the check-in. So check in. You understand?
She's
Liz,
probably snuggled up with her love bunny.
this is that day. So this is the day that you're supposed to be snugged up. But I have a job to do, so I wore my girl on my chest. This is a shout out to Miss Tony Love. She had a poetry reading today for the Philly Jones. She's gonna be live in about another few minutes. So I wore my baby on my chest. You ain't
Look at you.
Yeah, you know this is an original. This is an OG tour shirt.
Oh man,
Miss Tony Love.
I love it.
With the little rose in her hair. That's what she was always putting the rose in her afro.
Roses are my favorite.
And afterwards, we was going. You know, we gonna go to little Red Lobster or something. Get something to eat.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to
them
keep
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yes, Lord. You can eat 27 of them before your food come out.
Oh, my God.
So I got a shout out to my co-hosts today.
Oh, my God.
We have Toxic Mike in the building. You hungry?
With my rum and Coke.
Finally, you get to celebrate. And I'll tell you why we're celebrating in a minute. We got the lovely little bit of Laura.
Hello.
We are in a new building. And we are looking look at, he is out the closet.
Finally.
I'm just in a bigger closet. That's all.
No, look, do that spacious thing you had to do before.
So you can see a good look
at your control room. Look at that. Look at that control room.
So what Supreme is talking about, and I'm noticing a little echo in here, so I'm going to have to fix that. It hasn't been officially announced because I'm going to be an official
this is the soft opening.
Toxic Radio announcement, but
we
are officially broadcasting live from the brand new Toxic Entertainment, Toxic Radio headquarters. headquarters, studio, offices, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Right.
I've spent the last couple of days working my ass off to get this ready just in time for especially your show. But we can say for as long as we stay here, which I hope it's a long time. I really like this
Unless
location.
we get the building. We get the whole building.
Unless we get the whole. Well, I've already talked to the landlord because when I came in here, he has we got like lawyers and dentists and
put them all out.
Other like respectable, I'm going to put that in quotes, professions. And when he heard that I was doing a radio station and a broadcasting thing, he was like, really? Like, he liked it. Okay. And he's letting us do whatever we want in here. He's very cool. And he's excited. He wants us to stay here as long as we can. So I'm very happy and excited and exhausted, stressed, and everything else. If anybody else out there has ever had to move, especially audio equipment, any kind of recording studio, whatever, move it from one location to another, it is very stressful. The fact that we can all hear each other, the fact that our sound is going out, I'm having a little sigh of relief, but I'm still on edge that something might go wrong. I do know that we have a guest tonight that we're going to get to in a little bit. I see him in the waiting room right now. I'm glad that is working.
Right.
And right now I'm going to I know you don't drink Supreme. I know Laura doesn't have her margarita on her. But I'm going to cheers you guys right now. And anybody at home listening on the podcast.
Everybody raise it up.
Raise your glass to Toxic Radio and the fact that everything is working.
Everything is working. Everybody put in the chat room. Thank God everything is working. Put it in the chat. Show us that you love us and you support us. I see y'all in there. And I love it when the numbers go high in the chat room. It gets me excited. So everybody say, thank God everything's working.
There you go.
Put it in the chat and some hearts and love. And show us that you really with us,
And if anything goes wrong, we blame it all on Supreme.
Supreme.
Oh, my fault. I don't know how to lift a... only thing probably in here I know how to work is the refrigerator,
but
I know to open it and close it.
Can I just say hi to my mommy because I see she's watching? Hi, mommy.
Oh, your mom watching?
Yeah.
Oh, can't curse.
Hi, mom.
And my
can't
aunt,
curse.
and my aunt Deb.
Can't talk dirty.
No, we can curse.
Can't talk dirty about you now.
She'll close her ears. It'll be fine.
How do you close one's ears?
What your mama look like? No. I'm just saying, just asking.
Oh, we love you too, mommy.
Love you, love you, love you. Oh, that's your mom.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Kathleen.
Okay, yeah, she friend requested me.
And my mother did?
I think so. I get worried.
Or Aunt Debbie did.
I think it was your mom. I think I remember that profile picture. I remember. I think I gotta accept it. I don't accept people I don't know. I seen they had one thing in common, which was Mike, and I was like, we had one friend in common. I was like, nah, I ain't messing with, I don't know. That sounded look like a robot or a stalker. So I was just worried.
All right.
But it's Valentine's Day. It's February 14th. And like I said, this is the day. Thank God. There you go. Yeah, everybody thank God. Maybe a prick Mike's heart tonight.
He was the reason that all this was able to be
he already blessed
done
you
right now, then thank you.
He blessed you. There you go. That's not atheist talk. I love it. That sounds like you crossing over, baby. Once wait till I get you down that aisle to the church and get you baptized.
Let's not go there. I mean,
I'm just saying, take your time. We baby stepping.
Only if you baptize me in those wonderful sweatpants you have on.
Oh. They're so tight.
So my date can see what we're working with.
She could see everything.
That's what's up.
So
is it little?
I don't know.
I
didn't look that hard.
I mean, I don't want it to be all got me out here with these tight joints and I got a little wee wee. You know what I'm saying?
Supreme, I'm sure you look fine.
I need some
but
slang
I'm not...
bang. Yeah, I mean, I need some slong. You know what I'm talking about?
Dangerous question.
Well, I'm just saying, your mama on the line. I don't want you to put you in the question like you looking at everybody's penis and nothing like that. But I'm just saying, just being cool. This is the funky contradiction. We say what we say, and sometimes it just don't go with what we say, but we say it anyway.
Well, happy Valentine's Day to you, Preem.
I had a date night last night. Me and my lady. We watched a good movie, Judas and the Messiah. You got to check that out. I am a revolutionary. I'm gonna turn this neighborhood out in a minute. We're gonna have Black Panthers all over this place. But it was a beautiful love story. Actually, it wasn't just a power to the people, fight the power. Look, he playing with your lights. He's just a kid in it with a whole new
just
toy.
wanna make sure
I'm thinking I got cataracts. I'm looking like, is my left eye going out? I'm having a stroke because I'm seeing it go bright. I'm like, oh Jesus, my eye.
Try to make sure everybody looks the way they should.
I got the
it looks really good right now. Laura looks perfect.
You look like a little angel.
I'm gonna fix me in a second.
You look good.
Just let me do my thing, motherfucker.
I'm just saying things was flashing. You said anything go wrong, keep it going.
Keep it going.
But I didn't know if that was my vision was going, so I was like that panicked me a little bit. I was like, hold on, I gotta see that like that. It's cool, do your thing. But shout out in the chat room, man. Y'all is something else. But seriously, it was a pretty beautiful love story, as well as a love for the people and all people. Not just wasn't just a black movie. It was like, yo, Fred Hampton was amazing. Chicago chairman of the Black Panthers. He tried to integrate the Rainbow Coalition. I'm writing a song about that tonight. The Rainbow Coalition. That's the part I'm in. I'm a part of a Rainbow Coalition. I have a lot of different races and things around me, and I appreciate all of y'all. And I know together we could come together and we could fight the power. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fight the powers that be, because the powers don't like none of us. That's why we all independents trying to strive to be bosses and build empires within a kingdom that's controlled by, the elite.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get the elite to shake some of them pockets so we could take some of them dimes and build us some empires, and we can have some things for our babies and things. You know what I'm saying? So, good story, Judas and the Messiah. Get the message, and it's an ill story. Watch your circle, because sometimes they out to hurt you. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't your best friend. Sometimes people are out to knock you off. They haters. Haters are out there, and they infiltrate you. And they make you think you're their friend, but as my grandmother say, feed them with a long handle spoon.
Yep, haters are the ones that wish they could do what you're doing.
Haters make you greater sometimes, but sometimes they can actually accomplish their mission and knock you off your square, and we don't want that.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Hate us because they ain't us, not anus.
Oh.
Some of them are assholes, but
He did say it was just a bigger closet, so.
Yeah, so we did. He's your man.
So,
there's a door.
He's your guy.
I know. I love it. I made steaks. Not very good cut steaks, but I made steaks.
It worked the jaw.
That's
it worked the jaw.
It was like chewing gum? That's what y'all did for date night?
They were on sale. Thank you.
On sale.
And then Mike went back to work.
Okay, I was about to say, I ain't in the middle, but now I'm in the middle.
Which is here to make it ready for you.
Empire. I don't know. We had to get the guinea pig show off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And as promised, I have a good special guest who has a special album coming out that we had a great time. Shout out to Valerie Denise Jones for inviting me to my man's virtual. I don't know if it was virtual. What'd you do when you on a phone call? It wasn't like Zoom or nothing, but it was a virtual. It was a non face-to-face album release party. We was on the we was on a call, and we all got to listen to all the tracks, special DJs and special guests, and I was very happy to be. Hey, there you go, nigga, you CL Smooth.
Jesus Christ!
Good
you
morning.
See the man every week. How could you forget that?
His little profile picture look like a black actor, like he's from All My Children. So I was like, saying, look at him, he's from All My Children. But that's CL Smooth. Shout out to CL Smooth.
It was a little chewy. Yeah,
it's a little bit. I like steak. Did I have steak yesterday? We had steak for breakfast. Actually, I did. I had a steak and eggs. We went to IHOP. We just doing our thing this weekend, so it's gonna be a romantic weekend. So speaking of romantic weekend, I got a hip hop album that's just perfect for this occasion. Book of Philo. And let's bring our guest on so we can introduce him and he can introduce his new project and his new video and to the millions and millions of people that are watching us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is CL Smooth is an actor. His name is Mr. Johnson. We was in a movie together and he played this old newsy neighbor. I don't know what I played, but I got shot at. Well, we all got shot at. Somebody shot up the park we was in. And we
lovely.
It was called
sounds like feel good movie of the year.
Yeah, it was dope. What's the name of the movie? CL Smooth. I forgot that.
You don't know the name of the movie that you were in?
I can't think of it right now. I'm just nervous.
Oh.
My mind
You're nervous. What are you nervous
my
about?
mind goes away sometimes. Where's my guest?
You were about to
you're
introduce.
nervous about
Oh,
your guest.
ladies and gentlemen,
We're about to introduce.
I ain't
him.
see him come up on the screen. I was like,
because you have to introduce him.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought you were a professional entertainer or professional broadcaster.
Heartless is the name of the movie. Check it out. Me and CL Smooth is in the movie called Heartless. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for my guest today. Valentine's Day, special for the lovers. CL Smooth. You give it up for my man, Philo the Great. Apologies. CL get on the thing and start messing me all up. Talking about he an actor. We wasn't even supposed to be talking about him. So shout out to Philo the Great. You've been on here before, so we ain't gonna act like you knew. Last time we was on here, we had a good time. We was conversating about Nashville, and my guest is a Nashville recording artist. In the game, he's independent. He jumped into the media world. He's doing his thing on the radio show. I've been on his show. We've been on there with some great guests, and we have good conversations on this show. We build. It's kind of like what we do here, but we kind of ratchet here. We a little bit more ratchet. A little bit. We trying to get ratchet, just a little bit more. Like Philo the Great is an artist that's from I want to say, like, you know what I mean? You know, when you think of down south, you think of somebody that's partying and like, but he got I don't know, he hip hop all the way, like hip hop, like he like listen to the stuff that I listen to coming up. We have so much in common. So introduce yourself, Philo, to the folks and let them know what's happening with you this fine Valentine's Day.
What's good? What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Dang, you the one that always come on with the everybody else be on their phone. You know, they be in their living room on it. You come in with your professional mic, making our mics look a little cheesy.
No, man. They ain't but a little mic. But look, man, I'm happy to be here. What's up, Supreme?
Man, this is awesome.
I know Mike. I seen Mike and the young lady right there sitting beside you. What's your name?
My name is Laura.
All right, Laura. I figured that. I just didn't want to say the same thing. And
it's awesome.
last time I was on, it was a bitch. Or,
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. So, shouts out, man. What's good? And happy Valentine's Day to each and all. Philo the Great, man, straight out of Nashville, Tennessee. CEO, Boss Radio Live. And yes, the Book of Philo is coming at you second quarter. The first chapter is out now. Gone, baby, gone. And tonight, we released the second chapter. And that's on Valentine's Day. So the name of that is You and Me Tonight. And we just released that today on Valentine's Day.
We having the clipping? That's us or you? You good?
Is that me?
Oh no, it was clipping. I ain't want to,
No, we hear you. It was a little bit of clipping, a little bit of internet. I'm back here working on it. We heard you perfectly fine. We heard
you was good.
You said it was a little bit of clipping, like you hear stuff. You know, like brand new studio. So I'm just gonna be off the screen, just making sure everything flows as perfectly as possible. But no, we heard you.
Now the album release part is an EP, right? It's not a whole full length album. It's
right.
More. How many is it? Five or six songs?
Right. It was 5. We reviewed our songs, and it was just a listening party.
Right.
Not a release party. It was just a listening. So it was 5 tracks we listened to, but the EP is gonna have a total of 7. So it's gonna be 2 songs on there that ain't nobody gonna hear until they get the album.
Wow. And then
the EP actually.
So this reason why I said this kind of when they asked, did you wanted to come on, I was like, it's perfect because from what I heard at the listening party, this song, this book, well, chapter, well, you got them named like each song is a book or each song is a chapter. Like I mean, like, I know it's the Book of Philo, and you were doing a series of
correct and
chapters.
And I'm gonna do them in volumes. It's a volume. So the volume is each one of them is based on a true story, the Book of Philo. Right. So each of them is just a book, and the book is the Book of Philo. But volume 1, your book has chapters, right?
Right.
So the songs are chapters.
Right.
Instead of releasing those, you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a track listing, right?
Right.
But on mine, it's going to be chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 4, chapter 5, and so forth and so on. And the chapters will represent each song because each song tells a story. of my life, especially dealing with romance and life. So it's volume Wake Up to Makeup, and that's why I released it on Valentine's Day. Released chapter 2 on Valentine's Day because what the whole volume is based on: relationships, break up to make up, the ups and downs of relationships. And I feel like that's something we all can relate with, especially when you get a certain age and you mature in relationships. When you first start relationships, puppy loving, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out the do's and don'ts, what you like, what you don't. And a lot of times, I speak for myself, I didn't know what I liked. I knew what I didn't like. And so I had to really learn I really like, but I know I don't like that. I might not know what I like, but I know I don't know more of that. So that's pretty much what this is, and it's my life helps me to release. It's like therapy for me, man. I do music for therapy.
Well, this was like I said, the project was, I won't say it was, we done heard girl records, like, every album gotta have a couple chick records and party records, but this thing took you on a journey. Like you first get in the club and you see the girl and y'all lock eyes, and next thing you know, y'all partying, then y'all having a nice good time. Now y'all in locked in, y'all love each other. Then y'all fighting and fussing. Then you done got rid of her, and I was like, damn, this is a ride. I mean, each song is about something, but which song is the first song that you releasing today? Because that was the one I like. Was that the club one when you go in the club and y'all partying and dancing and you meet the girl? Or you jump right into something? Did you jump into
the one I'm releasing tonight is You and Me Tonight, and that was the one primarily talking about being on the road. I know I've been working, know I ain't had enough time to spend with you. But tonight ain't no mic, lights, or clock. It's strictly about you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be the one run the bathwater. I'll be the one cook the meal. I'm going to be the one do the dishes. So, you got the night off tonight. I'm going to cater to you, Beyonce style.
So you didn't do it in chronological order, like, because the first, remember how everybody was just giving their opinions of the first 2 or 3, and they was like, yo, this is when you could dance to this one. That's my type of hype. I like to party, so I didn't know if you was releasing the songs like, okay, I'm gonna release them in order too, but you jump right into the middle of I'm been on the road. Tonight is your night. That's why it's like perfect for today, and I didn't even know that was gonna be like that. So it was just crazy that today is Valentine's Day, and this is the day that we have our funky contradiction, and I invite you on, like, because you like right now you the therapist, like you said that your music is therapy for you, but your music is going to be therapy for a lot of people, because I was just listening to it, relating to everything you say, because I mean, any man, especially a busy man such as you or myself, like I travel. I have, Mike, you building an empire. So, it ain't all about, we sometimes this is our music and our empires are like our second girlfriend. Oh, sometimes my first.
Sometimes it's the first. Right. No, it's the first. And then that's the reason for the content, because the work, the building, what you're doing, that woman at home feel like secondary. Feel like you cheating, and that job, that profession, a woman in her eyes, because and Laura probably can attest for this, because she's the woman on the panel. Woman wants to feel second place to nothing if she in your life. She wants to feel number, even if you come to her first and be like, hey baby, look, here's the deal. I'm out there, whatever. To me, if you give her that heads up, what you doing, instead of just making a decision, because a lot of times in a relationship, that decision just don't affect you. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship, it affect the whole relationship. So it's certain things that you have to, especially in a relationship. When you single, hey, you can do what you want to do. It's called being grown, right? Right. There's something else involved in your, so to say, decision making. Then you have to be the one to try to make the best decision for the both, because that's called having someone's best hand at heart, so to say. If you don't have their best interest at heart, then you do what the fuck you feel like when you want to. That's just how it is.
Well,
Right.
Laura.
Yes.
You might not. I don't even know if Philo know, but Laura is dating the toxic guru, Mike. So how do you feel about that? Like, what is your opinion of sometime what would be his first girlfriend, which is Toxic Radio, Toxic Entertainment, and where you fit into that? Like far as what Philo said, how do you feel?
I feel like I knew what I was getting into
Thank
when
God
I
for
started.
that. Right. You don't want to scratch the bitch eyes out?
No. I came into it with my eyes open.
Right.
There was no,
Blind side.
none of that. But I can't say it's not hard. I'm sure it's hard for Mike too sometimes, but it's all working towards I'm getting my way.
Hey, look.
Point, so
look. She did the real smart move. Like, okay, that's your empire.
I'm gonna be the queen.
I'm gonna be the queen of the empire, and we're gonna build this joint together. And this a lot of the things that they've been doing since they've been dating, been a joint venture. I got your back, you got my back, and I understand you. And so it's kind of make it a little easier. It's kind of like taking your girl to work with you. Like if your lady is my lady's a poet and an accountant. So, she tax time and money, she's the wealth activator, Miss Tanita Austin, Tony Love. So she actually trying to make sure our money right. You know what I mean? When we come in, make sure I ain't doing too much stupid spending or whatever, do my taxes every year, as well as her creative side, which is poetry. And she's on my album. She's on my Shades EP. She's on the first track, Shades, the title track, and she actually delivers a beautiful poem. So she jumps in, and she been with me for 30 years. She know me as a friend, and we family, and our families is family. Like her brother's my producer, so we known each other for 30 years. So she know exactly what she's getting into. She seen me as a young snot-nosed knucklehead rapper to an old ass rapper. No, but you see what I'm saying? Like she know, okay, this is his thing, music. And I know that's her thing, poetry. She writes it and published it, and she's in books. She got her own book out. And I know we don't cross the lines unless we cross promoting. Like if I'm like today, I wore her T-shirt. I went on tour, and I think I bought this T-shirt before I went on tour for my album release party, so I could let her know that I'm representing you while I'm out on the road. I'm on stages in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. And they seeing this shirt, and they asking who is that, and I be like, well, that's the artist Tony Love. She's the artist that's actually does the poem on my first album. Oh my God, I love that track. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna check her out, and it's cross promoting. And Laura, you getting in there with your hands, I think you would help build this thing. I think you would build it brick by brick. You and Mike together with shovels and hard hats.
That was the way to make sure that I fit in. And also, we've been friends a long time, and I believe in him.
Yeah, he all right. No.
Yeah, he's all right.
No, Mike is good people. No, Mike came to me with my thing, and you just added this onto the plate. So if my girl is like, damn, I ain't want to be a radio. Okay, I dealt with the touring and the music. Now it's Valentine's Day, boo, but I got to do this for an hour. She on the air. She's on the air doing a poem right now called Philly. She's doing, there's a book called Philly Joan. Everybody reading their poems and stuff. Something, a poem dedicated or inspired by Nina Simone. So she's on her. She might catch on to this a little later, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna meet up and go to dinner and boom, boom, boom. So she doing her thing, but hey, man, it's tough. And the levels of where you go, how do you go from? I guess this is the middle of the album. This the one that's coming out.
Well.
So how do you go left?
The second song.
Right. How does it go left from? We partied it up. I met you. Now it's me and you, boo. I love you. Now, how do we get from where is this personal? Is this personal for you?
Yeah. Everything is all personal. It's based on a true story,
right?
But how you get there, Supreme, is easy. A lot of times we get comfortable. We get comfortable. You start out with your best foot forward. You start out with your best foot forward and do everything right. And it's like once you got them, if you don't keep that, then the relationship can get boring. You can get what they say. You come that person who's there but not there. You know what I mean? Like you there physically taking up space, but mentally you somewhere else. You really don't want to be there, and your actions show it. So these things happen over time if you comfortable and set in and don't, because to me a relationship, you work on it every day. There's no day off. Right. You got to work on it every day. And when you don't work on it every day, you leave the door for something to go sour. And when it goes sour, it's not about sour, because we all know things happen. There's no perfect world. It's all about how you deal with those things. And if you're not in the right mind frame to deal with them, then shit can get out of hand. Yeah. That's how you with violence and all that good stuff, man. So it's all sweet in the beginning, but it's a you got the beginning, you got the end. The meeting, but is what happens in between that.
Right.
Because you gonna meet, that's the beginning. You make up, that's the end. So what did you do in between?
Go ahead, Laura. You got a question?
I was just gonna say, I feel like relationships are a lot of compromise and a lot of learning how to support the other person properly, you know?
It's tough with me because I'm spoiled.
Yeah, you are. You are a brat.
Yeah.
But I can be too.
She's two. She's the only girl out of brothers. 3 brothers. Mm-hmm. She's the only girl. She ain't the youngest, but she's the baby to 2. And she's older than 1, but she was the only girl. So, you know, they did a lot of protecting and, you know, looking out for their sister. So at the same time, I was the only child. So I didn't have almost no. This is the prince here. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I ain't had to share nothing. So I get a little selfish on my, like, I'll grow, I'm a selfish ass sometimes. I'll be like, it's about me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But you go from, because this is a dope track. This is a track that everybody, all the ladies gonna love. They running that bath water for them, and you know, forget that tour. This is your night. You know what I mean? We worry about music tomorrow. Tonight is yours. Now, what's this next single gonna be? I mean, I don't want to give it way too early, but are you gonna jump back to the club where y'all met? Are you gonna go?
That's where we going.
Are you gonna go to the left?
Let's see the first step is gone, baby, gone.
Right.
That's just saying I gotta say I'm proud of your little mama. Doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud to be your friend. So that's like the friend. That's what was something about me and Mike. We were friends, you know, and that's that part of it, right? Mm-hmm. So then you friends, then you realize, damn, we hanging around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now you go to the court, and now we dating. Now can we go out on a date? Let's see. Okay, we hit it off as friends. We cool as friends. How can this friendship turn into dating? Because just because you friends don't mean you can date, right? Yeah. So now once you date, all right. Now when you dating, once you get into that dating phase, then I say that's when the truth comes out, because I like to say everyone has a representative that they bring when you first meet. That's that first that first person. You want to make sure everything is right. You saying the things you on time, like you go out your way to make sure everything is right the first. Then that comfortability sets in. Now, once you let comfortability set in, if it sets in for the good, you good. That means you comfortable. That means attention. You trying to focus on your significant love languages. And if y'all don't know what a love language is, look them up. 5 basic languages. Y'all go study that. But you have to know your person's love language.
Tell us, Dr. Philo.
So like yeah, like
5 languages, Dr. Philo.
Well, and it's me. It's unique to each his own. So you got to learn them and study them. But it is
it's a personal. It's a personal.
No. But it is a foundation. It is 5 basic ones. But you have to apply those to your individual relationship.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was deep
the love
for me.
languages. Yeah. The love languages don't change. But like,
everybody homework. Look up the 5 languages of love. Right.
5 love. Yeah. Right. 5 love languages.
5 love languages. Right. So that's the homework we're gonna do. You know, we do our work.
Right. And Laura's Googling it right now.
Yeah. She put that on her to-do list, and I'm gonna look it up.
Hey, Laura, go ahead and Google it and read it to the people. Go ahead and Google it and read it to the people so they can learn something.
See, you want to spot now. You going touching that phone. That's what you get. Now you got to read.
And read it to the people. All right, so now, like I was saying with Supreme, you mentioned that you were spoiled, right?
Right.
So your Mrs. Love, the poet in your life, she knows that. She knows that. So it's certain things that she might do to cater to you because she stands for. Now you understand that that woman grew up with nothing but brothers.
Right.
So anything that's manly, she probably ain't finna touch no garbage. She never had to touch a garbage. The brothers did the garbage. So for you to think she garbage, you gotta be tripping. You see what I'm saying? And that falls under a love language. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta know significant other. You gotta know how they get down, what makes them tick, what makes them smile, what makes them laugh, what makes them go off. You know what I'm saying? And to me, complete shit.
Now, you know, the funny thing about it is, like, if we chilling, if we go upstairs or something, she'll be like, I'm thirsty. She won't go downstairs and get the water. That's my cue. That's my cue to go downstairs and get the water. And I'll be like, and I do it. But then one day I called her. I was like, you don't think you supposed to go get nothing. When you say you want something, I'm supposed to go make it happen. But that's where it goes. You know what I mean? But then when I want something, it's like, I know he going to do what he want to do. You know, they don't need to fight him or argue, especially if it's nothing like, you know, I don't want to go have a threesome. It ain't nothing retarded like that. It's more so like if I'm gonna do a show, and you know, it might be a show like during COVID or something, and she'd be like, I'm gonna tell him the warning signs, but I know and I'm gonna tell him how to be precautious, but I know I'm not gonna stop him from getting out there and doing that show because he wants it. And like I said, when that's something I want it. I had a song back in the day called I Want, and it's like I want what I want when I want, and it was crazy. It was all about everything about what I wanted, and that's the selfishness in me. And I'm trying to change, but I am a selfish. But I had a good heart. Thank God I got a good heart, because that's where people be like, yeah, I know Preem all about Preem, but he got a good heart and he love people.
But that's the Virgo in you though.
Yeah, he love people.
Way.
Cause I love
I'm the same way. I can't help you if I ain't got nothing.
If I ain't got what I want, how in the hell I'm gonna go look out for you, get what you want, and I ain't got what I want. How you doing over there with that 5 language, Laura?
I'm taking a quiz or something.
Oh,
is that what I was supposed to do?
No, you're supposed to read what it means.
No, I don't know.
Definition.
It was a I'm sorry.
Look, you taking a test.
I messed up.
This is Dr. Philo, but he's not really giving us an exam.
I'm gonna try again.
No, just take the 5 languages of love and read what it say. Got it?
On the Wikipedia?
Oh yeah, whatever.
I don't know. It's a book.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I don't like that. No, I'm playing. No, I'm very I like books. So,
I got it.
Here we go. I knew you was gonna get it.
The 5 ways to express and experience love, called love languages, are words of affirmation.
Hi, you look sweet today.
Quality time.
Hey, baby, tonight I just want to be with me and you tonight.
Receiving gifts.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Ooh, look at these lovely flowers and things you bought me. You thought about me.
Acts of service.
I'm thirsty. Don't worry about it, baby. I'll go get the water.
Physical touch.
I'm going to wear your ass out. No. Oh, tonight's the night, baby, because it's Valentine's Day, and I got my heart-shaped G-string, and I'm going to wear your ass out.
So let me give you a prime example how stuff can go wrong. Just right. Okay. Let's take gifts for instance, right? When most men first run up on a woman or they first getting into that dating phase, that's one things they try to do up front. Gifts, flowers, cards, candy, just trying to win them over. Now, if that's not you, my man, if that's not you, don't, because if that's not you and you starting like that, she's gonna expect that. No. Number one, she's gonna keep expecting it. But 2, they gotta get bigger. You can't keep coming with the same small cards you came with at first. We 2 years into this.
Get a card.
Right. I need some bigger gifts because to me in a relationship, we should have grown.
Right.
And when we grow, the trinkets grow. Everything else grows with that.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Right. So that things can go wrong. You roll up, and that's what I mean by that representative. See, that representative rolled up for you with the cars, the candy, and that really ain't who you was.
You lied.
So now when you woman and that woman thinking that's who you are because she wants a woman, wants a man to her, to give her gifts, to see her, to spoil her, to shower her. That's what she feels like she's worth. Now when you doing that, and that's not you, when you stop
to yourself,
she ain't worthy no more.
Right.
But that ain't the case. It just wasn't you in the beginning, partner.
You just slinking back to who you was originally.
Correct. Because
even that time, even that
quality
time thing could be the same way. Like if you when you in the beginning of the relationship, you want to be with your girl, but not even you want to be with your girl. You probably assuming she wants to be with you all the time, so you gonna be there all the time. But really, you is the guy that like to have your space. And y'all sporadically, you'll see each other, you'll miss each other, but you done gave her the impression that you're going to be here every 5 minutes and move in and every second of the day, and now your true colors is coming out, and you like, hey, man, I need some space. And she like, what's wrong with you? Why you doing me like this? I think those things start the argument, though, right? Like the gifts not getting bigger.
But it's deeper than that. It's the communication.
Right.
It's the communication that causes it because you got to take them things. Like a lot of times a conversation can solve everything. But if you just wearing that thought in your head, I just want to be by myself, you don't take that. When she touch you, you might be like, damn, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, but you never communicate that you don't want to be touched. You never communicate. You want to be by yourself. So my thing is communication is always the key. Communication is the best thing to have. The problem is in relationships, a lot of times you think that just because you had a good time yesterday, you automatically supposed to have a good day tomorrow. It don't work like that. Each day is a new day. Just because today she didn't have a fucked up day at work, it don't mean you didn't go through nothing. So in the house, you gotta check the temperature. How was your day today? And sometimes that's your cue to just be quiet. As men.
Right.
As men, sometimes we could just ask that one question, baby, how was your day today? And all we got to do is use these 3 phrases from here on out. Mm-hmm. Okay. Really? That's it. They gonna tell you everything else. Just let them talk.
First of all, I gotta ask, and like I said, I heard the record, and you guys can please. It's gonna be on the next single will be on all platforms, right?
No. The first chapter is on all platforms. The second chapter is only on the website.
Okay.
PhiloTheGreat.com. Second chapter only on the website. And what I'm doing, man,
PhiloTheGreat.com. And that's PHELO thegreat.com. Mike gonna bring it up before we get up out of here so everybody can see it. But I'm saying that the single you dropped today, where is that gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
That same thing?
On the website.
On the website. Okay. I want y'all to check this out, man. You gotta go to PhiloTheGreat.com and check this out. Like I said, we're gonna bring it up on the screen. You can get into his Boss Life Radio and everything and see what he's into, but you also get a chance to hear this new song. And that's that song is called, one more time, You and Me Tonight. Cause that's the one with y'all together and all that good stuff. And you can hear can you hear the whole album tonight, or just that one song will be available?
No, they can just hear the song.
And you can go back to see the volume. Check volume 1,
chapter 1.
And this is on this stuff is on. What I heard is so far is on volume 2, and the first dropping of volume 2 will be Me and You Tonight.
Right, and that's the chapter. Volume. The whole project is volume 1. Chapter 2 is You and Me Tonight.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like the volume 1 is already out.
No, volume. All right, so here's what's happening. The whole
volume won't
messed
be released. It all up.
Right. I know. So look,
chapter
the whole
2,
volume,
verse 1 in Leviticus.
The whole volume won't be released until second quarter. All I'm doing now is just releasing chapters.
And then the songs. Chapters are the songs. So there is. So this is the first volume, the Book of Philo, volume 1.
Correct.
So okay, because I'm thinking this is a 1 was already out, and this body of work that we listened to was volume 2. So everything. I'm sorry. So excuse everything I said. Volume 1 is coming out second quarter. The first
Correct.
chapter of volume 1 is Me and You Tonight. So this is a brand new everything. Because I'm thinking I'm thinking
right.
volume 1 was already out, put out already. So excuse me, that's my bad. But that's why you gotta go to philothegreat.com. Mike, when you get a chance, pull up philothegreat.com so the people can see it on the screen. One time for me, please. And so I sent him the link. I think I sent him the link. I hope I did. I did send him. There you go. Hot damn.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
You see it?
The Philo. That's it.
The Book of
You can see
Philo.
it.
Wow.
Yeah. And here, February 4th. February 4th was the release of chapter 1. You can get merch. Everything's right there on the site. So, like I say, you and me tonight on the site. We'll be on the site and release that today. February 4th, 14th, Valentine's Day, the 4th and the 14th. That was dope. I didn't try to do that on purpose, but
no, it was
it worked.
10
Yeah, it
days
just worked
apart.
out.
4. I don't know. The
Right.
number game was crazy. But
Right.
now this way you releasing this, and then we're gonna get into a little business. The way you releasing this, are we eliminating the DSPs and all the little couple of hours, the little trinket cents that you get for streaming?
Yeah.
And
Right.
then
Well,
money
this
goes
is what
straight to
I'm
you?
doing. No, what I'm doing. I'm not even charging for chapter 2.
Oh.
It's gonna be free download.
Oh.
So so if you go to the website, it's free. I don't even want no money for that. See, what I'm doing is, and while I'm doing the chapters, everything ain't about money, man. Sometimes you get something away. Just when you appreciate them. So the first one I put on all streaming platforms. Chapter 2, I'm giving it away. Chapter 3 will be on all streaming platforms. Chapter 4, I'm giving it away. Chapter 5 will be on all streaming platforms. And then the whole volume, when it releases, then you do additional songs that you ain't never heard, bonus tracks, chapter 6 and chapter 7, and then the whole project will be released in the second quarter.
Wow.
Wow.
Also,
That's very exciting.
do you have visuals coming out for any of this stuff? Like you got videos coming?
My plan is to make it a whole web series. That's my plan, is to make it a whole web, and that came from our listening party, when everybody was like, man, if you dope visuals and you do make it like a movie type deal from scene to scene to scene.
Continue.
And that's what I'm trying to pull off now is go ahead and get everything, because I want a web series where and here's my goal, man.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to hit up the local college here and where I'm at, TSU, and go to the thespian department and get some actors and actresses.
Oh, you want
my thing is I want them to
the
act out
boogies.
the I want them to I want them to act out the chapters. Right.
Yeah,
I want them to act out the chapters. I want them to be able to use that and hopefully the whatever can get them credit for it. If they write the treatment, if they act it out and come up with, hopefully that can be like something like a project or something that they do and can get credit. So that's what I'm in the process of working out now, is going to getting with the thespian department and letting them go ahead and get on, because they're up in actresses, and maybe one of them, man, we might find the next ambassador, the next Denzel, off doing it.
And your song might become a next featured film. Like, somebody be like, yo, I really like that. I'm gonna turn that into a feature film. Like, even though it's a web something that's a webisode, be like, look, let's tie that together as a movie. That's incredible. Yo, you got some crazy, you got some
idea.
Great ideas,
You
man.
really
Like
do.
you got some really good. No, I mean, talking to him from the left, you wasn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure you might have saw the show.
I did.
And this was we was with Liz,
Obviously.
but Liz, I mean, we was definitely like learned. Like I'm saying, like you're not the average bear, like you're not the average rapper that's not, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, we gonna put in there, you know what I'm saying? Like you got some, I'm just saying some of the rappers misrepresent us with brains. And these are the ones that they put out in the forefront that get locked up all the time, they get shot all the time, and get killed all the time, go to jail all the time. Whereas we are from and I'm sure it's some young ones out there too. I ain't gonna blame it on like the young ones is the dumb ones, but I'm gonna say it's some young rappers out there that's probably using their mind and got intelligent thinking and is not frivolous with their money and trying to build better things for their neighborhood and do better for their family. So I mean, it's always good to build. I mean, it's like, and I come from the '90s where we built. Like it was about building and like from the Wu-Tang family and all the 5%. Like it's all about sitting around and we as elders now building to make it better for the young people to be like, yo, OG really killed that. I like the way he did that web series, that web series for his album. Plus, I got a better understanding how to deal with my lady now. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids is like, yo, take her on the wall, pop her in the head, knock her out. Girl, I love you.
I love that you look at the, like the big picture.
Big picture.
And I love the way that you're putting out these songs and
I want to know when you're going to get your
doctorate. I think
doctorate
really
degree.
Nice.
When you gonna get your doctorate degree?
I already got that in life.
I'm looking at your walls.
I'm Porsches out.
I'm looking at your wall. I'm like, where's his doctorate degree? Because he's killing it. He kicking it with this with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna bite.
Up under the chin, and you might catch a couple of these grays under here. You know what I'm saying? that represents the struggle.
Hey, I got a homie in Brooklyn Marie. You know, she's in the chat room, man. I'm trying to get her a good boyfriend. So I hope you listening to Uncle Philo. Trying to get you, Jocelyn. We gonna get you some love this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you some love, girl.
2021 is gonna be your year.
What is it?
I said
2021 is Jocelyn year.
That's right.
If you know, we might have to get the album and all that for you, so you can really understand the makeups, the breakups, the makeup, and then go through the chapters one by one. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about reading. You gotta read it. You can it's like an audio book. Only thing you can dance to it. You know what I'm saying? So now that's our day one. She been with us from day one. She's in the comment, like actually bigging up everything you saying and commenting and agreeing. So she's probably taking notes. So she gonna have a man before 2021 is over. But yo, it's been
Shout out to Marie too, man. I've been seeing the comments pop up on the screen. So
yeah.
Love. Much love.
They've been engaged, man.
You know I ain't just talking.
That's what I'm saying. Our audience has been engaged from day one. But when it's really something that's they interested in, and it's like this chat room is going nuts. What do you call it, Mike? Engagement? Look.
I just gotta make sure I unmute myself.
He can ready talking.
You don't realize.
I know. I said, Mike, Philo the Great. That's why I want to give you time to get it together. I ain't want to put you on the spot. Like, Mike, put on that beautiful bean footage and you ain't even ready. Got us looking crazy on here.
No, everything's been. The amazing microphone that he does.
You like that?
His camera looks great. So for the first show from the new studio, the best guest we could have had was Philo the Great because he did great.
Yeah.
And
he did. He look like he's here.
Yes, he does. He looks like he's here. I'm gonna go out to the other room and see him. And no, but everything's been great. What did you ask me, dude? My brain.
I was saying
my brain is fucking fried.
I know, man. I'm sorry. No, he just moved in 2-3 days ago. But I'm saying when the chat go crazy, like when everybody it's called engagement, right?
Yeah.
See,
you want to engage the audience. You want to get them included in the conversation. And I haven't been putting up everybody's comments, but the chat room has been going crazy, and everybody's been and I've been getting messages from friends and other members of the station like Fishman who've been saying it sounds great, it looks great,
cool,
and like congratulating us on our premiere episode from the new place, and they're really digging what Philo has to say, what you've had to say, and what Lars had to say. So you guys have rocked.
Well,
awesome.
Now we know the 5 languages of love. No, Philo was like, I ain't telling you shit. Go home and read that. That's some pimp shit like that. He's like, the game is to be sold, not told. Now y'all go do your own homework and find that shit. Right. Matter of fact, Laura, read that. Laura, read. You know, we come from them Southern Baptists. He was like, Laura, read. Book of Philo, chapter 1, volume 7. Thou shalt not be Brooklyn Marie for the rest of your life. You shall get a man in 2021, Jocelyn. You know what I'm saying? No, we just play. We love her. A woman, whatever. You know, we don't discriminate. LBGTQUDFG. You know what I'm saying? We love it all. But seriously, it's been a great show, and I hope everybody got the information. Philo the Great is where you get that new single, and it's free. And get ready to find out all the information on I keep calling it Makeup to Breakup. It's Breakups to Makeup.
Yep, Breakup to Makeup. Breakup to Makeup.
You know, I get it from the Method Man song, Makeup to Breakup. Remember that? That was the John back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But breakups to make up.
Oh, I love Method Man.
And I love the fact that you hit it with the breakup to make up, because most people be like, makeup's the breakup. Like, the beginning is we gonna break up at the end. You make it come from the point of like we've somehow apologized and reconciled to try to start it again.
But
was that on
even
purpose?
If you don't, but even it's a bigger picture. And like Laura said, the big picture is break up to make up. Why? Right. Because everybody that you go through an experience with, they might not be your lifetime partner, but you learn lessons from that to take on your journey. So each relationship, even though it might not be your lifetime partner, you should be learning something and bettering yourself for your soulmate, for your spiritual mate, for the person that you really connect with. So I say break up to make up. Mm-hmm. You might go through 3 or 4 breakups before you get to that one makeup and get that life partner. You see what I'm saying? So once you get that life partner, that the dumb shit should be out the way. You done did a lot of dumb shit along the way. So once you done playing games, to me, that's where it all starts at, man. You have a mindset to want to be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
If your mindset is not want to be in a relationship, you're doing is called mandatory time wasting. You're wasting somebody else's time, and you damn sure yours too.
Come on with it.
You need to go ahead and you had a proper mindset, because if you don't have a proper mindset, it don't matter if that one rich, it don't matter if you rich, it don't matter. You're gonna find something that make you be like, I can't be here, I don't want to do this, because you came in with an unstable anyway. So in order to have a relationship, you got to have an open mind in order to be there.
And a double-minded man ends up with nothing.
It's unstable in all his ways.
Double-minded
man is
unstable.
Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
I knew it was something like that. That's why we have Dr. Philo on the show today. It's been a great show, bro. I don't need to ask you to come back and be a regular guest some other time or whatever. You got something propping. Shout out to Valerie Denise Jones. She's I'm gonna call her she's the connector. She's the RZA of the radio. Yeah, she's the plug. She keeps everybody locked in everybody's socket so we can all be turned on at the same time. And I appreciate that. I'm glad she well, I said you don't have to ask me can Philo come on. If Philo want to come on the show, he say, "Pray, I got something hot. Can I because like I said, I don't have no guest schedule. I don't have no calendar. I bring on who I feel like I really want to talk to. I bring on people. And like I said, I don't have nothing against anybody. Like I just don't have no a calendar that's outstretched for 3 months of guests. I find sometimes I get my guests a day before the show, and I be like, let's put the post up. But just saying, I'm glad you on here.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just say this, man. You family to Boss Radio Live, and I'm fan of Toxic Radio, man. I'm honored, man, that this is y'all first show in the new building, and y'all got me. You know what I'm talking about? To set it off. Anybody come on after me, you better bring it. Don't
the bar is set high.
Shit.
We are honored.
We are honored.
We are.
And like I said, have a happy Valentine's Day. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Like I said, you did your thing. As far as what you had to do today, you did the job and did it extremely well. And you have sold your product. You got something to say, Laura?
I just love listening to you talk. Can we just be friends? Like, I think we should be friends.
Hey, everybody, as soon as everybody
call you whatever.
Yeah.
I like what he's about, you know what I'm talking about? So definitely, and please, Philo the Great that's his Facebook and all that,
right. Absolutely,
and Instagram. So
I am so excited to listen.
Everything Philo the Great, Instagram, Facebook, the website, Philo PHELO the Great. We don't do no phonetic spellings like my dumb ass. Supreme duh regulators, the resurrect. Everybody like, is it the or duh? It's duh, damn it. No. You did it smart. You ain't got to never go through that question. Except for they be like, is Philo with an F or a PH? You know what I mean?
Right.
So you do got some complication in your thing.
Right. And so I'm branding everything, though. It's funny because branding everything with PH. So I don't use the F at all. Everything is PH. So fun, PHFUN.
Okay.
Fans, PHANS. So everything I'm used to PHY. Because I've never been right, and I've never been a failure. So F don't sit with me. Couldn't bring an F home.
F you.
So
I love that.
Right. So we gonna take the F off, and we just gonna replace it.
Let's take the F off.
Yeah. We taking the F off and putting the PH on there because at the end of the day, PH means balance. Right. And so dealing with me, you're gonna get a well-balanced human being.
Too smart for his own. What they used to say back in the day, you too smart for your own breakfast, Philo. Hey, and another thing I want to let everybody know, his first album, I don't know if that's your first album, but the album that I got hip to you was Philosophy.
Correct.
Please, if you want to just go back into back catalog, check out Philosophy, and of course that's spelled PH, but it's spelled the way it's supposed to be spelled. But and Philosophy is a dope. Yo, you want to ride and hear some down home Southern grooves and like that Memphis type drawl, and it's on all platforms because I checked it out on Tidal. That's my thing. Anything on you got album, I'm on Tidal listening to it. But I listened to that Philo Philosophy, and I was like, yo, dude, this my dude right here, and we've been cool ever since. Cause you like, yo, what's your album? I told you Shades. You was like, I'm on it. And then, I said, I'm on yours, and I got yours, and we've been rocking. This was like at least about 2 years ago. This is about we on our second year of knowing each other, but it's a good respect level. And you would think we known each other forever, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you being our guest today, setting the bar real high. Now everybody gonna look at this show and be like, okay, now I gotta get me a damn microphone. I gotta get a microphone to be able to be like, we gonna upgrade our mics now, because Mike sees something and be like, Mike is in there plotting now. He like, yeah, we gonna get some new mics. But that's just how Mike get down. I'm just saying, but Mike seen the phone. I was at somebody's show, they had the phone colors on the wall. He was like, next week, phone on the wall. And next week, the phone was on the wall.
That is a true story.
And sad thing that we got the phone on the wall, had to take it down and put it back up here because we moved. But that's what happens when you build the empire, man. So Philo, keep your empire building, brother. Great show tonight. It will be on podcast ASAP, and I'll send you the link so you can send it out to your people. They can check it out live now, or they can check the podcast out later, which will be available. And I'll send you all the links, you and Valerie, and you guys have till she hit me up again, like, yo, Philo wants you to be on the show, and I'm like, I'm there. Not even a question. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Any last words?
Look, yeah. My last words is this, man. It's Valentine's Day, man. Enjoy. It's a love day, so do your best not to let the bullshit get to you. If you feel like you got to do something, wait till tomorrow. Don't ruin the night, because you won't. Tomorrow won't be good. So just tomorrow. Don't ruin the holiday. Don't make my mistake. I didn't been that dude too many times for everybody. Just wait till tomorrow. Step outside yourself. Put some selfishness down, and consider somebody else's feelings tonight. All right, it's Valentine's. Consider somebody else's feelings other than yourself, and go get that book of Philo the Great, man. Go to philothe.great.com, tap in with me, lock in the Toxic Radio, support this station, man. It's growing.
Boss Life Radio,
right here, Boss Radio Live,
Boss Radio Live,
right? And Supreme's Funky.
Don't mind me, I mess everybody's name up.
Lock in, y'all lock in, and shouts out to the lovely Valerie Denise Jones, celebrity consultant, because without her, I wouldn't be doing none of this. I would be looking like this. So the best thing that happened to me was her. All right. So that's indeed.
Beautiful.
Shout out to Tanita. Shout out Tony Love. Shout out to Brooklyn. And all your aunts and your mamas and everybody. Shout out to Fishman. Brian Fishman came on, and he's the OG of the toxic. He's the OG of the Toxic family. He's the godfather. And it's been a pleasure, Philo. Salute to Mike. Congratulations again. I'm glad we kicked off the first show in the new building. Love y'all. Have a great night. Funky Contradiction will return next week, 6 o'clock sharp Eastern time. One love, y'all. Peace.
Salute.